Oh, yeah. Let's have some fun tonight, everyone. It's Thursday, and we're here for ComedySportz. That's right. Two teams going head-to-head competing for points, laughs, and glory. I am one of your announcers, Rand. Along with me is announcer TD. Let's welcome out our players. First up, we've got from the blue team, Bridget. And we've also got Rachel, the captain.
No! From your red team, the Red Buckeyez, not to be outdone, it's Chelsea. And the Capitan, Kevin.
Tonight's DJ, a.k.a. designated jokester, Brandon.
Hey! And finally, last but not least, everybody at home, put some hands together or type on your keyboards and get ready for your referee, your MC for the night, Ref Joy!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome. This is ComedySportz Columbus, but we are welcoming you from Columbus to beyond. Whoever might be here tonight. In fact, while you're here, why don't you just stick it in the comments real quick. Where are you watching us from? We would love to know. Are you in Columbus? Are you in Korea? Are you on a couch? What are you doing? We care about you. We want to know. Let us know, all right? And while we're at it, I will explain to you what is going on. What is ComedySportz, you might be asking if you're new here. ComedySportz is competitive improv. These two teams momentarily will be battling it out for, as Rance said, points, audience approval, glory, and a tiny little trophy.
Oh,
Look at it. Isn't it so cute? Yes. So the winning team will get to gaze upon the glory of this little gold man and feel love in their hearts. Isn't that wonderful? So that is what we are competing for this evening. So what is my job? My name is Ref Joy, and I would like to welcome you, our loyal fans. So I am, who am I?
Ref
Joy.
And who are they?
Loyal
fans. Excellent. Very good. Loyal fans. I would love to welcome you here. My job as the referee of this game is to keep things rolling, explain the rules, and call the fouls. We have two most important fouls here at ComedySportz, and the first one I'd like you to know about is called the brown bag foul. Everyone at home, worldwide, do that with me, please. It is the brown bag foul. What is the brown bag foul? The brown bag foul occurs if someone says something dirty, something nasty, something naughty, something I wouldn't want to hear my grandma hear. Don't insult my grandmothers. All right? This is a basic thing. If I call a brown bag foul, the offending player must wear a brown bag or suitable replacement on their head for the remainder of the scene, song, or game. Say no, the shame.
No,
shame. It would be a shame. And also, if a player commits a brown bag foul, their team will lose a point. No.
Oh.
Yeah, we would hate that to happen. Loyal fans, I'm going to ask you as well to please mind the brown bag foul. We may have little eyes and little ears watching and listening, so please be cool. Keep it clean in the comments. We would really appreciate that. Thank you. Another very important foul here is called the groaner foul. And to help me explain the groaner foul, I would like to call upon announcer Rance. Could you please give us an example of the groaner foul, just so the loyal fans are familiar?
I'm really sorry. I wasn't prepared for this at all. I was just thinking about, kind of a mediocre experience I had. I went to a restaurant on the moon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The food was okay, but the atmosphere was terrible.
No. He's fired.
Yeah. Get out of here. You're out.
All right. Bye.
So a groaner foul occurs if someone says something pithy, something punny, if they break a dad joke, if they say something that I imagine I would hear loyal fans groaning in disgust if we were live, then they will have incurred a groaner foul. The scene will continue until it is completed. However, at the end of the scene, the offending player must apologize to you, our loyal fans. If you accept their apology, no harm, no foul. But if you accept the apology, their team will lose another point. Nobody wants that, right? No, nobody wants that. So we're going to try to keep it clean, and we're going to try to keep it funny and not cause any groaners. Also, loyal fans, here's something I need from you all night long. All night long, I'm going to be asking you for suggestions to help fuel our scene, songs, and games. If you've never seen improv before, we are making everything up on the spot, and we need inspiration from you. So right now in the comments, I would love for you to give me a couple pieces of information. Type your first name and hit enter.
Here we go.
Let's see what people's names are. We want to know you, loyal fans. Also, type in your favorite color. Hit enter. Let's see what some kind of colors you guys like. Also, favorite foods, and then hit enter. And let's just see. So now give us a few seconds. We're gonna vamp. Rob. Thank you, Rob. Rob is here. Excellent. Brian is here. Blue. Someone loves blue. Very nice. You have anybody else? Oh, Ethan. Hi, Ethan. Green. Excellent. tell you what, announcer TD, would you give the blue team 1 bonus point, please? Because I like that someone out there in the world loves the color blue.
Yes.
Seems like that's a good reason for a bonus point. So, blue team, you're on the board.
You're on the board, Blue.
We are about to get this going. One more thing I really want to explain to you real quick before we go. You may be wondering what a designated jokester is. The designated jokester is available to our teams this evening to play for either one of them. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Brandon's our designated.
I'm great.
Fantastic. I love it. At any time, I will ask the captains if they are interested in having Brandon play for their team. Brandon might play for the blue team. He might play for the red team. It might get a little competitive. Who knows? But we are very excited to have Brandon here and both of his socks. Excellent choice. Very good.
Socks.
Yes.
Players, are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I have, please, captains to the field?
I'm doing big arms, so I'm here.
Captain Kevin, Captain
Yes.
Rachel, how are you this evening? How are you?
Doing
great. Excellent. I'm so happy to hear it. I am holding in my hands, captains, a novelty item that I use to decorate my living room. I would like you to tell me which television show is represented by this novelty item. What TV show?
The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons? Excellent.
I'm going to say The Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. The actual answer was Star Trek: The Next Generation. And it's a 25th anniversary festival. So, Rachel, you were the closest with Big Bang Theory, and you are the captain who will choose our first game. What would you like to play, Captain Rachel?
Well, I think I would like to play Conducted Story.
Conducted Story. Very excellent choice. And would you, Captain Rachel, like to utilize the designated jokester?
Of course. We need all the help we can get.
Very, very good. All right. So we have got Kevin and Chelsea on the red team, and we have got Brandon, Rachel, and Bridget on the blue team. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read very tiny print here. Okay. All right. Loyal fans, to get us started for the game of Conducted Story, here's what I would love to have are some nouns and some adjectives separately. So type a noun, hit enter. Type an adjective, hit enter.
Adjective.
Type a noun, hit enter. Type an adjective, hit enter. As many times as you want until we have a variety of some nouns and some adjectives to work with, okay? And while you're doing that, I'll tell you how this game works. All of the players together are going to be telling you one cohesive story, and the person who is telling the story will be the person in the big box that I am currently in. At any given time during the story, the person who is in the big box might flip with someone who was previously on the sidelines. When that happens, that flip occurs, the person who is now in the big box must pick up the story exactly where the player before left off, be that mid-sentence, be that mid-thought, be that even maybe mid-word. They must pick up exactly where the previous player left off. While you're in the big box, you must be talking. When you leave the big box, you must stop talking. If you do not talk in the big box or you fail to stop when you are out of the big box, that will be a foul, and that is one way you could be out of this game. Out. Another way is if somebody comes into the big box and begins to speak completely off topic, like it's just a non sequitur. It has nothing to do with anything on the story previously. They will be out. If they somehow do not pick up exactly where the player before them left off, they will be out. And if they do anything else that I say is a foul, they will be out. At the end, the last player standing will earn 5 big points for the team they represent. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Excellent. Announcer TD, Announcer Rance, do we have some suggestions to get us going for a title?
I've got a TD. Unless you got one, I'll put together.
No, I can't wait to see what you pick.
Yeah, get this. Coming from Jeremy Bear Me Baby, we've got Wobbly, and coming from really Brian Murphy, Air Conditioner, the Wobbly Air Conditioner.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of the Wobbly Air Conditioner, Chapter 1.
Once upon a time, my wobbly air conditioner named Brian was hanging out the window of my New York apartment. I was really sad to see that he was hanging outside because I wasn't able to save him. But luckily, someone underneath my apartment
was able to catch this wobbly air conditioner named Brian. He was so strong and so burly, and
that he was able to jump from the person who saved him's hands and walk down the streets of New York. Who would have thought that an air conditioner
would make so many friends on such a sultry Manhattan afternoon? Everyone he walked by appreciated his cool breezes, even as much
as he did. They didn't seem to mind that he was walking slightly askew the entire time, just doing his best. He made it to a Yankees game without too much
trouble, and he actually caught one of the foul balls. Who would have thought that an air conditioner
could catch a ball?
Chelsea, I'm so sorry, but you repeated the exact same syllables that Rachel had already said. That's not picking up exactly where Rachel left off. And Chelsea is out. All right, so we now have Bridget, Rachel, and Brandon for the blue team, and Kevin representing red. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wobbly Air Conditioner, Chapter 2.
The sultry afternoon continued as Brian walked down the street holding the foul ball in his cool robot hands.
He thought to himself, if an accident like this can make me happy, how might I make someone else happy?
Well, that's when he decided that he wasn't just going to be an air conditioner anymore. He was also going to be
a large friend to everyone he passed by. So he started
waving at everyone he could and saying, "Hello, I want to like you." But he did it with a weird wop.
And that was when people were really skeptical that there was an air conditioner walking around the city with
2 foul balls. Where did he get the second foul ball? I don't know. Maybe he decided that's how he
wanted to enjoy New York, but he found it on the side of the road. And he
wanted to be friends, but
decided that he was going to just walk back to his Airbnb
with his 2 foul balls, and then he...
Okay, stop for a second. I feel like every time players change, we just go back to the foul balls. It's becoming a crutch, and I don't like it. So Rachel, just because you were the last one who did it, Rachel is out. All right. We now have Kevin, Red, Bridget, and Brandon representing blue. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wobbly Air Conditioner, who moves on somehow away from the foul balls. And yeah,
it was now the bottom of the 9th, and by some crazy stroke of luck, Brian is now hitting for the Yankees.
He had stopped off at Coney Island first to grab a hot dog, and he held it next to his
fan face. What do you know? He chopped that gosh darn
hot dog right in half, and he said, "My fan face is stronger than any dog." And he pointed to the outfield. And he kissed his finger.
Oh, Brandon was still talking and his little box got small. And that is a foul. Brandon is out. And we are down to our final 2 players, Kevin for red and Bridget for blue. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Wobbly Air Conditioner, Chapter 4.
The Wobbly Air Conditioner
decided he didn't want to be wobbly no more.
So he went to the training room
and started lifting weights.
Yankee weights, they call them at Yankee Stadium.
And he wasn't even, it was like a long day, and
He began to pump iron.
Angrily pumping iron. This wobbly
Air conditioner had a pump in it, a compressor.
Bridget got small and she kept talking. She didn't stop in time, and that is a foul. Bridget is out, and Kevin from Red Team earns 5 big points for Red.
Congratulations, Red Team.
Nice.
That's good. 5 red, blue 1 point.
Blue 1. Excellent. Captain, and is done echoing now because we are so excited. Kevin.
Yes.
What game would you like to play next?
I'm feeling the energy. I want to play Blind Line. I want the people out there to talk for me.
Excellent. This is another great way for us to get to know our loyal fans, and we love an opportunity. So, Kevin, before we get going here, would you like to utilize the designated jokester for this game?
Yes, Brandon, get in here. We're going to talk about Coney Dogs even more.
Fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the game of Blind Line, and here's what we need from you. We need song lyrics. Favorite song lyrics. We need your favorite line from a movie or a television show. We need maybe your favorite quote if it is brief. We need your favorite Shakespearean exclamation. We need anything that can be a quick kind of piece of dialogue to insert into a scene, because that is indeed what we will be doing.
Hey, Ref Joy.
Yes, sir.
Really quickly, if you were watching on Facebook or YouTube, apparently you're going to have some heavy lifting because all of the Twitch people just disappeared, and I'm about to look into it. I'll be back momentarily.
They went into the beyond.
They went into the beyond. I don't know what happened, but we're still here while they rejoin us.
We're still here. We're still here. Well,
Facebook, help us out.
Come back to us, Twitch. Facebook.
They're back. They're back, Lance. They're back.
Come in and save us. So yes, we need song lyrics.
I fixed it.
Favorite. Yes. Are they back?
Oh, they're gone. Bye.
Give them
We're
one.
playing games with my heart. My heart.
Ref, what did you
My
say?
heart.
Loyal fans, give us those lines of dialogue. I'll keep explaining how this game works. So the red team is going to do a scene for you, and at any given point during that scene, we are going to pop up on the screen, just as you can see a little comment from JD Llama down there right now that says, "What the?" We're going to pop little lines of dialogue up on the screen, and the players in this scene must immediately incorporate that line of dialogue into their scene and make it make sense. It will be fun, it will be entertaining, and it will go until I say it is done. And
I'll be a threat, Ref.
It will go until it reaches a satisfying conclusion.
Perfect.
Do we have any lines?
We have fun, believe it or not. We have
Excellent.
fun. You're
Fantastic.
Fun.
Wonderful. All right. Captain Kevin, which players would you like to have on screen to begin?
How about me and Chelsea to start with?
Excellent. So, red players, are you ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Blind Line.
The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Huh? Yeah, I'm here from the future to tell you that.
The soothsayer has arrived.
Yeah, dude. This prophecy, it was dope. It was all like, this guy's gonna come from the future and be like, I was totally right.
Time for a breakdown. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Who just my slumber?
Oh no! What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, I mean, like, what? It was that Velvet? We interrupted your...
That Velvet was necessary. It was part of 13 steps needed to summon me in this realm. And now you ask what's up?
Welcome to the game.
See, we're all in sync now.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'm feeling it. That's part of the ritual, I guess.
And what news do you bring, demon?
I want to be sedated. I don't want to be woke up. Why do people keep doing this?
Oh, wow. I really thought you...
Gifts of souls and goats.
Yeah, do you have good tidings from the future or what? Like, we spent a lot of money on this.
I'm from another realm in the present where I was asleep. You know more about what's going on than I do. I
Oh.
just want to be left alone.
Ugh.
So we're in a plague, just so you know.
Uh-huh.
That's happening.
That's why we had to do the ritual over Zoom.
Ah.
Bum.
I'm glad you remember step 13 still.
Right.
You know what my plague is? Every time I get off and go lay down and get comfortable, this happens. That's my plague. Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high.
Oh no!
Twice as high as you, my lord.
That puts me to sleep.
Wait, what? Are you?
Yes?
Did it not work? Are you cool? Like, what's going?
I skipped to step 13 and that didn't work out. It's fine.
Well, thank you for following Bubble Trouble 21112.
Do not use my real name in this realm.
Our realm.
Oh boy.
Very good.
Oh,
Ladies, everyone, friends, that was the game of Blind Line. So I would like you to lock that away in your brain, remember it, remember how it made you feel, while I talk to Captain Rachel from the blue team. Captain Rachel, so that was a strong showing from the red team. How would you like to respond?
I believe we're going to bring in our panel of experts.
Ooh, very, very interesting. A panel of experts. And for this game, Captain Rachel, would you like to utilize the designated jokester?
Yes, definitely.
Fantastic. All right. So we now have a complete blue team. That is Rachel, Bridget, and Brandon. Loyal fans, what we need now are questions from you, ideally seeking advice. This doesn't have to be exotic advice of any sort. Like, it doesn't have to be, what do I feed my unicorn? You know, it can be, how do I get the best interest rate on a home equity loan? Just whatever you need, you know, like what kind of advice are you looking for in life? Because our panel of experts is here to help you. What you're going to see now are 3 experts. They are smart, they are savvy, they are ready to dispense advice. They are going to introduce themselves to you, and then we are going to take your questions and get all your answers. Bridget from the blue team, that's what this screen says your name is, but who are you at really?
Oh, my name's Roy, and I'm from Australia, and I am a dog trainer.
Oh, fantastic, Roy. Thank you so much for being here. We are thrilled to have you. Player in the middle, directly below me on the screen. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, hello. My name is Lionel, but most of my friends call me Dragon Fruit. I volunteer poetry unsolicited at local coffee houses.
Fantastic. Wow. Wow. A creative. I like it. I'm very... I'm pleased with that. And the lovely lady down to my right. Tell us about yourself, please.
My name's Sharon. I run a exotic pet shop. And I love going to salad bars and watching early 2000s movies.
I love it. Very good. So, ladies and folks and friends, that is our panel of experts. And do you have any questions for us? Announcer TD, Announcer Rance, have we received any questions?
Oh, we sure have. Here's a good one that I always wanted to know the answer to.
The easiest way to change a tire. Do we have, has one of our experts, do you have a desire to answer this? Yes, please, Lionel.
You need to reframe the question. The real thing is, why are you attached to a tire? I don't need a vehicle to go places. I just walk, and I make it there eventually. And you could too if you just give it up.
Mm.
Very nice.
All right, very good. Yes, Roy.
Right, so I just grab it by the wiki spigot, and after that, I turn it a little bit to the left, click on my little clicker, and after that, I kind of just will it into place with a little bit of practice.
Oh, very good, very good. Yes.
Well, if I know anything about romantic comedies, this is the best place to meet a person is when you're in a situation like this where a flat tire or you fall down, it's a perfect opportunity to meet someone special in a meet cute kind of situation. So just look as pretty as possible.
Look as pretty as possible, ladies and gentlemen. If that's not, advice you could take to the bank. Thank you, panel of experts. This was excellent. Do we have another question for our panel of experts?
We sure do. From Sam King 29TM, aka Ethan, we've got.
Yes.
How do I know if my dogs are really dogs?
Oh, Roy, you've got to be the first one here.
I really got to get in this one, right, mate? So, with knowing that your dog is really a dog, you have to put your mind in the dog's mind. We're both dogs, really, if you think about it. I'm on the other side of the world. What's the difference, mate? So, with a little bit of that information, I am able to get inside the dog's mind. A dog is just a human, but in a dog's body.
I love it. That was very deep, very deep. Yes, Sharon.
Well, just the other week, someone brought a dog into my shop, or what he thought was a dog, but he had bought it from some sort of black market website, and one idea that gives it away is the sound of the bark. It was a little higher pitched, like a ay, and it turned out to be a hyena. So just pay attention to the bark.
Very important to notice the characteristics of the animal.
Yes.
Make sure that you got the right species. Yes, Lionel.
I want to say you're off to a really good start. You're missing the big picture. How can you trust your eyes to know that the dog's a dog if you don't know if your eyes are your eyes? So I think therefore where I am, but maybe if you stop thinking, you'll see.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm
Very
starting to
good.
question myself after that.
I think Lionel's a very deep thinker. I think we're all going to come out of this experience with a higher level of understanding of the universe because we listened to Lionel. Do we have maybe one more question for our panel of experts?
You bet. Jim Turner 94 says, should I invest in Bitcoin or Dogecoin?
All right. A financial literacy question. Do we have an expert who would like to begin, or shall I just call on someone? Yes, Lionel.
I don't appreciate the false dichotomy you've given me. And I don't appreciate the assumption that you make that I have money or that I need money or that I care whatsoever about people who have money, and I'm doing fine. Thank you very much.
Sharon.
I think you should invest in the life of a sweet little animal. Who cares about money if you don't have love? And animals love you unconditionally. So, I don't know. I just think a living thing is best.
Very good. Any final words, Roy?
Yes, you should invest in a little Bitcoin, because dogs don't need coins. They can't pay for things. They can't go to the grocery store. So what does dog coin really mean, So invest in that little bit of Bitcoin, get yourself a little bit of money.
Get yourself a little bit of money and stay pretty. If we have learned anything tonight, these are our takeaways. Thank you so much to our panel of experts for being here. I very much appreciate that. Thank you just so much. This has been enlightening, an enlightening game. I enjoyed it. Loyal fans, it is now up to you. You have seen the red team play blind line. You have seen the blue team play panel of experts. And now we need you to vote with your ears and tell us which team you think won that round. What was it? The red team with blind line or the blue team with panel of experts?
We have a lot of Twitch followers tonight. So if you're on Twitch right now, write the word red or blue so we can track them in the comments. We're going to put some music on and have you vote. If you're on Facebook, you can hit a heart or a like because that's nice to do, but we won't be able to track it. So type red or blue if you want to vote for one. And remember, you can only vote once. You can love both, but you can only vote once.
Hey, Ref Joy, in the middle of that, we got raided on Twitch, which means someone brought all of their viewers over. Thank you for joining us, Raiders. Give us a good old follow there and help us out. And stick around for the rest of the show and games afterwards.
Yeah, we're so glad you're here. After the match tonight, you'll see some gaming at 9 p.m. EST. So stick around. We'll go to these votes right now and count. Rance, you want to do some counting in the comments, and we'll see who our winner was for Ref Joy.
I love math.
Yeah, we love it. We love it.
It is lots of votes for both teams, but there were more votes for the red team.
The red team.
Congratulations.
My goodness. I believe that brings our score to 10-1. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. Blue team, Captain Rachel, I tell you what, I was going to do a toss-up here for control of the next round, but boy, you are behind. So I'm going to go ahead and just give it to you.
We're coming back.
What game would you like to play for your next round?
We're going to do I Can Do Better, because we know we can do better.
You can do better. I agree with you. Captain Kevin, do you accept the challenge of I Can Do Better?
I do accept, yes.
Fantastic. Loyal fans, I would love for you to type some genres, storytelling genres, into the comments. We will select one to inspire us to get this scene started. But first, I'm going to tell you what this game is. This is the game of I Can Do Better. We are going to start with the blue team on the field. Oh, by the way, Captain Rachel, would you like to utilize the designated jokester?
Yes, indeed.
Excellent. All right. So our blue team will be Brandon, Bridget, and Rachel, and our red team will be Kevin and Chelsea. So the way this game works is we're going to start with the blue team doing a scene, just like they would normally do a scene. However, at any given point, a red player may turn their camera on and say, I could do better, at which point they will tell us what they could be doing better than one of the blue performers. If I agree that that does sound like they could do it better and I want to see it, the players will be flopped. And the red player will take over for the blue player, and then a blue player could take over for a red player, and then a red player could take over for a blue player, and it's going to go back and forth like that for the rest of the game until I believe it has reached a satisfying conclusion. Also, time will run out eventually. So when time runs out, whichever team has the most players on the field will have won the game and will earn 5 big points.
That's big. That's big.
That's how that works.
That's huge.
Do we have a genre to get us going?
I found a genre. We're going to go to Facebook for this one. Eric Meyer says 1800s romance.
1800s romance. Perfect. Fantastic. That is a comedy sports genre if I've ever heard one. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen and friends of all types, this is the game of I Can Do Better.
Why, I can't believe it's such a beautiful day outside.
Come now, Fanny. Every day is beautiful. Here in the colonies.
Yes. I'm very excited to.
I can do better.
How so?
In the 1800s, they were no longer the colonies. That happened in 1776, which is before them. I can be much more historically accurate.
You could be more historically accurate. Let's see it, Kevin.
It's such a beautiful day here in early America.
Oh, I absolutely adore it. I've been busy all day making my own toilet paper.
Right on, me too. We all have to make our own stuff every day.
Yeah, so I didn't want to ask so early since we're both only 8 years old, but I've been thinking about the future.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can be more developmentally appropriate. 8-year-olds are not thinking about the future.
All right, Chelsea, I believe you. Let's see that.
I've been thinking about the right now since I just developed object permanence a few years ago.
Yeah. It's time to seize the day here, and I sure hope that there's no, trouble that's going to happen, like, in the
Definitely
1870s.
no plot points.
I can be less vague than Kevin Hendricks.
Fantastic. And also, announcer TD, I'd like to give the blue team a bonus point for recognizing an awkward moment and stopping it for us.
You got it.
All right. Fantastic. Go ahead, please.
What a weird world to be in when I can't vote, and you can't vote.
We are only 8 years old. I feel like that
know.
would be a large burden on such young shoulders.
How can we move from this?
I believe passing several pieces of legislation, but in a romantic way.
Oh, I had no idea that that's where this was headed.
I mean, I like the look of your filibuster.
Whoa, I don't know if that. I don't think I can commit to anything like that.
PD. Deduct
yes.
2 points from the red team for being creepy.
Thank you. I thought she was 8. What's going on? All right.
Yes.
I can do better.
Yes.
I can raise the stakes a little bit more than Chelsea.
Oh, all right. Let's see it. Raise the stakes, please.
Which? Is
Is it because I made my own corn cob dolls?
More witcheries among us.
I was just using my imagination.
I can't handle this. The telephone isn't real.
Wait, I can do better.
Oh, so?
I can name lots more examples of things Puritans are scared of.
Nah, I want to hear Bridget keep doing it. Bridget, go ahead.
You make your own clothes and you make everything yourself. I mean, what kind of witchery sorcery is this?
We don't have the Industrial Revolution just yet.
You've learned so fast. I can't believe this.
I can do better.
Yes, Kelsey.
I can be more befuddled than Bridget.
All right, let's see it.
But what do you mean that we have an industrial revolution?
Yes, I think it's starting any moment now. I can't wait until I am a child who has to work in a factory and make my own money, make my own way.
But I enjoy weaving the looms.
You do?
My little nimble fingers are excellent.
Yes, we have so much better qualities.
I can do better.
Yes, Kevin.
I can be less whimsically excited about the prospect of child labor.
Rachel already took herself out, so yes, go ahead.
No, your lovely hands don't belong on a womb. They belong at play, doing that witchcraft you were worried about just a second ago, surely.
I shall listen to you, coal-smudged urchin.
Oh, yeah, all right. We've got to...
I can do better.
All right.
Yes.
I can be a way better coal smudge to urchin than Kevin.
I would love. I need more urchin.
Oh, I'm only 13. I'm so weathered. Oh my God, my hands. Coal mines.
You seem far too jaded to be prepubescent.
I've been reading the newspaper. Also, I've learned how to read, so I am jaded.
You seem so worldly.
Don't tell my
Have you
mom
been
or I'll
listening
be
to the
accused of
news?
witchcraft, please. The coal mines, please.
But you're starting to grow and become a man.
I've got typhoid now, so my days are numbered.
Do better.
Yes, Brandon.
I can handle tragedy more optimistically than Chelsea.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Let's handle this.
It's not the quantity of your days that matter; it's the quality. We can share them all together.
I don't want to share my typhoid with you, friend.
You probably already have it.
Yay!
Very good.
Oh my gosh, Ref Joy,
Man,
that was
that
something
just
else.
went places. I lost complete control of that at one point.
You're the best. It was so fun. I'm just glad to see Typhoid get into a current match.
Right? Yeah.
About time.
because what we need is more plague references. That's
Right.
Yeah, topical.
Yeah.
right now. All right, the last two players standing were on the blue team, and they have earned 5 big points. So in addition to the bonus points they earned and the points the red team lost, where are we now? I'm not doing math that fast.
I got your back, Ref Joy. We have 7 for the blue team and 8 for the red team. We're in a tight match.
Whoa.
Wow. All right, and that is an excellent place, folks, for us to go into our final game of the match. The final game. Do we need to do any announcements before the final game, or are we just going to go in the final game?
Just tell them about the Nest Theater, Ref Joy. You can get away.
We are representing the Nest Theater in CBus, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. We are Ohio's only designated home for Improv. It's pretty cool. And we are producing mini shows even during the pandemic shutdown, but we are trying to keep our physical space. So if you have enjoyed what you've seen tonight, or if you've been on our Twitch channel, our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel, and you have seen other shows that you have enjoyed, by all means, if you've got a few bucks, float them to us. We've got the ticker running down below that helps you donate to our virtual tip jar. Proceeds are going to rent relief for our brick and mortar home in CBus, so we can keep producing more live, cool improv theater for you and all of our friends and your friends and everybody, because we love you all.
That was perfect.
Perfect.
All right. Our final game of the evening is 185. And the game works like this. Each of our players will have an opportunity to step forward and present to you a joke in our patented 185 format, which goes like this. 185 blanks walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And the blanks say, "Punchline." It goes a little bit something like this. 185 bananas walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Well, you have." And the bananas say, "Number 3, that seems appealing."
Oh, boy.
No.
Come on.
The reason for this game, the Groner foul is lifted.
Woo!
Our players will have an opportunity to step forward and present their 185 joke. If it causes a laugh, then they will get a tick mark for their team. If they cause a groan, they will get a tick mark. If I just imagine that someone sneezed at home, they get a tick mark. Anything they do that is reaction worthy gets a tick mark. And at the end of this game, the team with the most tick marks earns 5 big points and is thus the winner of tonight's match.
I like it.
Now, how do I decide who's going to get the designated jokester?
Ooh, it's so close again. It's 7
take
blue,
him.
red, 8.
Close. You know what? I like Kevin's honesty. He just raised his hand and said, "I want him." So sure, we'll do it that way. So Brandon is now playing for the red team, and Rachel and Bridget are representing the blue team. I should have asked for suggestions, and I did not do that.
You know what? That's okay.
Loyal fans, here's what we need. We need occupations, things people do for a living. We need animals, a variety of different animals. We also could use suggestions of different types of objects, such as things you might find in your kitchen, like a spatula, or things you might find in the office, like a stapler, things you might find in the garage, like your car. Things from various places in your house. Doesn't have to be one of those 3 categories, occupations or animals.
Great. We've got some coming in, Ref Joy.
Excellent. So if we can get a suggestion to get us started.
Our first suggestion is rabbit.
Rabbit. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Kevin.
185 rabbits walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, "We want an IPA, make it hoppy."
Tick. Brandon.
185 rabbits walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" Rabbits say, "Whatever you want. I don't care at all."
Oh,
Nice. Tick for Brandon. Bridget.
185 rabbits walk into the bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And the rabbits say, "Oh, I'll have something over there, but just make it quick, make it hoppy. Hop to it."
I already repeated Kevin's joke, but I'll give it a tick. Tick. Rachel.
185 rabbits walk into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And the rabbits say, "Well, anything, just as long as we can grab it and go."
All right, Kevin, one more for rabbit.
185 rabbits walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, "Hair of the dog. Hair of the dog."
That's a good rabbit joke. Announcer TD, announcer Rance, do we have another suggestion for 185?
You see one, Tara?
Yeah, I see a ton, actually. There's so many that I'm sort of losing it. Let's take Banker from Jim Turner.
Banker. Players, your suggestion is Banker. Bridget.
185 bankers walk into the bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, "Something expensive, and I can invest in it."
Topical. Tick. Rachel.
185 bankers walk into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And the banker says, "Nothing. I've lost interest."
Oh.
Yes.
Very good. Tick for Rachel. Brandon.
185 bankers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" Banker says, "Give me one of everything. I like to hedge my bets."
Very nice. And I think that's the end of our banker jokes.
Oh.
Another suggestion.
You got it from Sam King, 29 TM Eagles.
Eagles is your suggestion, players. A majestic bird. Yes, Chelsea.
185 eagles walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And they'll say, "Anything I can get on the fly."
Yes.
I like it. Tick for Chelsea. Kevin.
185 eagles swoop into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, "I want a tall one for my talons."
Nice. Bridget.
185 eagles walk into the bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, "Anything that's as light as a feather."
Oh.
Good. Okay, can we get one last suggestion, please, from the loyal fans? By the way, loyal fans, you've been so great. Thank you so much.
Great.
Yeah.
So great.
Such a wide variety of suggestions. I very much appreciate it. Do we have one last one?
I've got one from Foxy. How about a throw pillow?
Throw pillow, players. Throw pillow. Throw pillow is your suggestion. Kevin.
185 throw pillows walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And the throw pillows say, "Nothing. This place is a sham."
Nick, Rachel.
185 throw pillows walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And the throw pillows say, "You know what? I don't think I'll have anything. I'm stuffed."
And you know what? That seems like a great joke to go out on. I enjoyed it.
Good work. Good
As
work.
a person who owns throw pillows and they sit on my floor, yeah, I don't know.
Feels right. Feels right.
So, announcer TD, can you please let us know which team has won this evening and is the new proud gazer upon this
I
trip?
can't look at that Zoom. Hey, everybody, thank you for being awesome tonight. We'll talk to you in a moment. We got to know this tally. And in that match, we had red at 8 and blue at 7. In the last round of 185, blue got 5 tick marks. And red team got 7. Red team wins, baby.
Congratulations, red team.
There's Brandon's celebratory sock. That was the match, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for saying goodbye. Hey, if you're on Twitch, we're going to be right back in just a hot minute. We're going to be, you can watch people playing a new fun game. You have to come back to find out more about what it is.
Yeah.
If you're
Tell me
on,
about that in just a moment. We're going to get rid of our players right away. Hey, Rand, say goodbye to our players for us.
hey, bye, players. Let's say goodbye to Bridget.
Hey, bye,
Of the
Bridget.
blue team, Captain Rachel of the blue team.
Bye, Rachel.
For Chelsea of the red team.
Hey!
Captain Kevin of the red team.
Woo!
Designated jokester Brandon.
Oh, man.
And Ref Joy.
Good job, Ref Joy. Hey, thank you for watching our Twitch channel or our Facebook channel or our YouTube channel. If you haven't yet made the switch to Twitch, we're doing a lot of Nest Theater stuff on our Twitch channel. Again, that Twitch channel is twitch.tv/The Nest Theater. And if you come on over here at 9 p.m., we'll be doing more gaming tonight with some of our community. So come on over at 9 p.m. EST and watch some gaming happen. Rance, you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, it's just mere moments away. What's going to happen is we have some of our Nest performers that are going to be playing a game with us, and you get to watch. It's a fun game to watch. It's a fun game to see the results of, and it's fairly non-competitive. We're just doing a fun little game.
Yeah.
But go to twitch.tv/The Nest Theater to find out more about that. Or if you're already there, follow us and click that old notification button, and you'll see exactly when we get that up and running again. It'll just be a few minutes away.
Yeah.
But also, we've got more games tomorrow as well as we hit the last day of Twitch Week.
Twitch Week!
At the Nest Theater. Twitch Week!
Twitch Week has been so... Twitch Week!
Twitch Week!
It's been so fun. We've been putting a lot of shows up. We've been putting up a lot of games. Typically, if you're a new follower tonight, thank you so many for following tonight. If you want to hit that heart on the Twitch channel and follow or subscribe to us, you'll see typically on Thursday nights, we do free improvisational shows. Sometimes it's comedy sports. Sometimes it's long form improvisation. Sometimes it's game shows. Sometimes it's sketch comedy even. Sometimes it's storytelling. But it's like our artistic night is typically Thursday night. And then anytime Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you will probably see gaming or some kind of goofball stuff. And lots of people are switching over from other social media platforms to Twitch because it's Twitch Week.
Twitch Week! Twitch Week!
It's Twitch Week! So thank you for making the switch if you had. If you're following us on Facebook and YouTube, great. We love you too. We just won't be here as much. So come on over to Twitch if you want to come on and watch some free stuff. We're going to be back here at 9 p.m. tonight. And that's only 5 minutes away to play some games with our community. So maybe get a beverage, come back and join us and laugh. We want to come to you for the comments and just have some fun tonight.
Yeah. See you then. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.